Hello my planner pals and welcome back, and if you're new here then thank you for joining me and giving me a try. My name is Di, I am here at Creative Karma Design. Today we are having a quick Canva tutorial. So when I did my project life, I was asked if I would do a tutorial on how to get the images from Canva into a big happy planner, or whatever size happy planner that you happen to be using. So I'm going to use the big as this example, but all I did was I came up here to the top right, create a design. And you can have here, there's all sorts of like sizes and stuff in here, but if you're not sure, you want custom size, change this to inches. And for a big happy planner, you want 8.5 by 11. And then create a new design. And then you will get a blank page like this. Now, if you come on over to Elements, you're going to get the option of scrolling down to frames. Now, you only see 3 little frames here. You only see these little grids. You got the option of going 2 ways. You can come to frames and you can put in your frame that will be the, I want to call it the holding space for your photograph that you can put in here. And you can fiddle about with this and do it that way. There's an easier way. So I'm going to delete that. You're going to come to grids. You'll see here you've got like the first 3, and then you're going to click see all. Now if you scroll down, because I want 3 across by 3 deep, if you scroll down and you keep on scrolling, keep on scrolling, keep on scrolling, there is a 3 by 3 template. There it is. So there's a 3 by 3 template. The work is already done for you. I'm just going to reduce it down. I'm just going to kind of fill it in there. Now I could just be happy with that. And to reduce it down, all I did was just grab the little circle in the corner, this little circle here. And again, you can make it bigger by grabbing the top, the bottom, the sides. And then that, my friends, is it. And all I have to do from here is come up to Uploads and then find in your computer where you've stored the photos, upload them, and then all you have to do, it's super easy, is just grab a photo and pop it in. Now, if you're not sure that that is the size that you want, you're like, I kind of wish that it was a bit bigger, but I can't grab this one photo, double click it. If you double click it, you'll get the photo underneath that frame and you'll be able to make it bigger and move it around a little bit. You can see here you've got expand, crop, smart crop. I can rotate it a little bit here. That's a new feature now. And then you're just going to click done and boom. And then all you have to do is just literally drag where you want your photos to go. And you are golden. Now, what about if I've done that and I'm like, okay, I've done that, but I have something like this one. If I put that in here, I mean, it doesn't matter that much. It's going to crop it, right? It's going to crop it. I can double click it. I can change it. But what if I wanted this to be a landscape photo? What if I wanted it to be a landscape photo? I'm not going to have that option right now. So what I can do is I'm going to delete that. I'm going to come back over to Elements. And this is where we're going to come out of grids and we bring in that frame from earlier. All I'm going to do is literally lay it right on top. Do it to the same dimensions. There's probably an easier way to do this, but this is the quick and easy way. And then come back to your uploads. Grab again the photo, which is this one, right? And then you're going to pop it in there. Boom. So that now is independent from that one. So when I save this and I print it, it will only print this one that's on top, the full moon, rather than this one that's underneath. So you figure out where you want all of your photos to go. I can delete that one because I don't need that one. And I'm going to move that one up there. Delete that one. I'm going to put another frame in because I want another landscape. Come back to my uploads and I'm going to upload another of the images. And that, my friends, is about it. It is really easy to do, and if you want to duplicate this and do another page, you just come up here, duplicate page. It will duplicate the whole thing. If you don't want the whole thing, just delete, delete, select, delete, select, delete, select, delete, or you can use that little trash can. I just know the shortcut, so yeah, and that's about it. And then you can come in, you can put more photos in, and you just kind of figure out what you want, where you want things, and stuff like that. And you can even come in and change. Let's just change this one because it's kind of blurry. You can come in to edit photo, and you can edit the photo, and it'll only edit the one photo. So say you've got one that's like this, it's a little dark. You can come in, you can change that one photo, or you can change the whole thing. And that, my friends, is how you make a photo grid for Project Life in Canva. Now you can, if you wanted to, come in with your pattern paper and stuff like that. You come up to elements. Let's look for striped background. See, that's something that I've used before, striped background. See all. This may be the one that I used, but you could just use this. Let's turn it around and use it that way. But you could just use this. And if it's not the right size, like this one, I can't change the size of it. All I have to do is come up here into crop, and I get these little corner marks where I can grab. I'm going to take it a little more, and I can come in and grab the corners, and now this will be my box. You'll see that in a second. Yes. And then I can just make it a little bit bigger so that it fits that box. And you're thinking that's got this weird thing underneath. I can change that. That can just be white or any other color. You know, it doesn't have to be white. And then now I can put that there. And you can layer on all sorts of designs. So I'm going to come up here. Maybe I put in a little circle. This is just an example. Again, click it, make it a different size, place it on there. And I've done that. Let's put that in a different color. Let's put that in pink. Let's put that in pink. And then we're going to add some text on there. Week 3. Bring that up. Make it bigger. It's in the center, so that's good. What I want to do is make sure that the text is able to see that. So I'm going to change it to white. So I just click this little A with the rainbow underneath it. And that will bring up the color palette. Change it to week 3. Let's make it bold. And there, that is basically it. And again, I'll print these off just as you see here. So I'll save this, and I'll probably save this. And what I will probably do is just add in more little bits like this, like more little pieces that I can then cut out. So this item here is just something that I've copied from another document. This is my holder, because that is my week 3, week 4. So this will be my holder for that. I might just print another one of these off and have this for each week and just try and keep a similar color theme. So we see this horizontal one here that I've used because it has these lines on it, and up here you can see these colors. I can actually change these colors to match the colors in this one. So all I do for that is I come up to the little color picker, pick the little pencil, and then we're going to pick, what do we have? We have the blue, so let's do the blue. So now the blue on this one has changed to the same blue that's on this one. It's absolutely fabulous. Like, Canva is amazing. Let's do the pink. And then we've got the choice. Do we want to do the green? Yeah, let's do the green. And then this, we can change to the yellow. But that could literally be any color. Any color. And if I wanted to make this a little bit more interesting, this circle, I could add a border. Like, once you start playing with Canva, it is amazing. All right, I've just changed some stuff so that you can see. I'm going to kind of print these ahead of time for the next week so that I know that they're done. So for this, all I've got here is a background, just like this one, this horizontal one. And then we got this little shape on the front. And I thought I'd just show you how I did that. So you click this. This is your little rectangle. Figure out what color you want it. Let's say I want to do a pink one. That's just an example. And then I'm going to come over to elements, and I'm going to click this square. So when I click this square, I'm going to drag it up, place it in the middle. I know what you're thinking, Di, it looks a different shape. It is. So this one has rounded corners. This one can also get rounded corners. All you got to do is come up here. You might come up to this little border style here. All I've got to do, see how now it's square? All I've got to do is change it and get it as round as I want. You can do it round all the way. You could do a little oval. You could just round the corners. And even when you've figured out one that you like, because I know that I like this one, this is the one that I've been going with in this bottom right. So I'm going to delete this green one. And you can change the color after and delete that. I'm going to take this, I'm going to duplicate it, and then I'm going to just move it up here. That's the easier way of doing it once you figured out what you want. So yeah, print as many of these little journaling cards as you want and all of that. Like the sky is literally the limit. So yeah, I'm just going to print all of these that I want, and then I'm going to go back to my table and do my project life. But that is how you make one of your grids. And if you wanted something that was a different shape, there are tons in Elements, there are tons of grids to choose from, depending on your size of your planner. So if you wanted to do something like this, you wanted a big focal image, you could do that and have a skinny one here. And don't think about this as being a photo. This could be where you put your journaling. Let's say I'm going to put my photo in here of me and Cosmo. And then here I could come in, take my text. If I didn't want to do it by hand, take my text and then put all of my journaling in this part. So don't think about it as having to be a photo. It doesn't have to be a skinny photo here. It could just be, that's where you put your text and then you put your date, your week, whatever it is at the bottom, and you put that there. It can be super basic. And then you print it off, cut them out, put them on whatever paper that you want, use embellishments, use your stickers, whatever it is that you want to use. So I've got a fairly heavy photo week for these 2 weeks, but yours could be just a few photos, and then you could skip this one in the middle and put some pattern paper there. You could put some stickers there. You could do whatever you wanted, literally whatever you wanted. So yeah, I hope this helps to show you how easy it is using the elements and the grids that are in Canva. They're built in, and I think these are free. I don't see anything on here that says that they're not free. So these are free. And then all you would do is come up to share. You've got all your stuff in, download, come to PDF, which I think is free. And then you would come in and choose which pages you want to save. Say I want to save page 1, done, and then download. And then when you print it off, and here's the most important thing, when you print it off, make sure that any PDF that you are printing, you're printing at actual size. Otherwise, what happens is when you print this, what happens is it will shrink it a little bit usually. It usually ends up being a little bit smaller. So if you've taken this, it will probably end up being about that big instead, which at the end of the day isn't that bad because this is not, it's not made to fit any of the squares, right? But if you were having this and you had a sheet of boxes and then you wanted to use them in your planner, if you just do print and you don't click actual size, they will print a different size to what you have created originally. You have to do them actual size. So make sure any PDF you're printing actual size. Get into the habit and actual size it. All right, I hope this helps show you how easy it is to create in Canva. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. Again, super easy, free templates, free images, just upload your own images and yeah, and just go for it. Just try. Just take some time this week, spend an hour just playing in Canva. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you next time, my planner pals. Bye.